Hey, hello everyone. I want to make a video on this Weberbauerocereus. I believe it's a horrid spinus. There's another name for it, but I've been told it's a horrid spinus. It looks like it. You could see the crazy spines that this has. It's freaking crazy. These spines are insane. Look at this. Here's my finger. These spines are huge. Not Sitsonia huge, but much thicker. They're absolutely crazy. And I have this in the greenhouse, and look at this. It had a little fruit growing, and I put it in here, and it totally ripened correctly. So I'm gonna grow some of these roots, some of these seeds, to see what they turn out to be, because I don't know what the parent plant is. And I gotta look into it, but I do not think these are self-fertile. But regardless, look at what a beautiful cactus this is. I'm going to grow some seeds to make many, and this is a mother, so it's going to be similar to the mother plant. I don't know if it's self-sterile. If it is, then it's going to be going to look exactly like the mother plant, more than likely. But if it's self-fertile, which is most likely, it will have a variation. It'll look not as much as a mother plant. So usually when you do cactus hybrids, well, let me talk about dragon fruit hybrids really quick. When you do dragon fruit hybrids, I have a bunch of dragon fruit out here. When you do dragon fruit hybrids, if you cross, let's say you cross a certain uh, type of cactus with another one, it would show the traits more of the mother plant, the one that bore the fruit, the one that had the flower that was pollinated, and then the pollen source that you put in there, it may show some traits, but it'll always look more like the mother plant. Um, but if it's an intergenetic hybrid, I mean, crazy things could happen. Like this is a, oh man, I forgot the hybrid, so I won't even mention that. This is a hybrid. Yeah, I have a few hybrids in here, but I'm excited to grow these seeds, and it's ready to harvest. And this is why I put this plant in the greenhouse. Oh, you see the seeds there. It's white. It looks like the inside of a cereus fruit. So I put this in here to protect it from the elements. It's been raining here every now and then, every few days. So I'm in the dead set of winter here. So I put this in here, and this Weberbauerocereus, and we'll see how the seedlings come out. I'll go ahead and harvest this fruit once this opens up a little more. I'll go ahead and harvest it, and then I'll give it a little taste, and then I will grow out the seeds and see what they grow up to be. Uh, Maybe I could share some with some friends. Anyways, just a quick video here on this beautiful, very spiny Weberbauerocereus, which I got locally from a friend. Um, I have another cutting. I have a tip cutting, and yeah, it's these cacti are absolutely beautiful. Let me go show you the other one. So some potted cacti, it's, I mean, I'm hoping they do good, but they've 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 been hard grown all year, some even longer. We're trimming this tree, so we're trimming it because it is getting more shade here, and with the cold, when it rains, I really want these to dry out. So we trimmed the hell out of this tree. You see, this is, I gotta pick all that shit up, and we're gonna finish trimming this tree down, probably up to here. It's too big, and there's gonna be a lot more sun when the sun moves over here throughout the day. In the afternoon, this tree was all covered here. It was crazy, and after 4 p.m., actually after like 2:30 p.m., this was all shaded. So right now, I mean, there's a little bit of shade, but it's filtered. filtered sun. But in the afternoon, so once we cut this tree down more throughout winter, we're gonna cut this within the next 2-3 weeks. So while it's cold during the day, I mean we still have sun during winter. This will get full sun, full winter sun. So help them dry out when I do get rain. And I am leaving these here during the rain, full rain. I mean, I don't have a giant greenhouse to put these in. And we're saving up to get a house with hopefully a big lot where I could plant all this shit in the floor. And yeah, everything will be hard grown. Most of this stuff is hard grown here too, I guess, with the exception of it having a shade cloth, which, just thinking about it right now, I think I'm going to be removing this cloth just so more direct sun goes in here. I don't need to filter the sun right now. So I'll go ahead and remove this soon. This is tulle. This is what they use to make dresses, like, you know, the fluffy part of dresses. They usually put this like under gowns and stuff. So yeah, this should all grow pretty nice. Everything here is pretty hard grown. I only had one casualty here. I had this Neochilinia huazensis. Look at it. It totally rotted out. It just dried out. And that is my my winter casualty. Everything else looks really good here. Yeah, everything else looks really good. I have a Stopelia back there that's I had a bunch of like little cuttings in there, and it's hard to see. Only like 2 of them look good. The rest of them dried out. But everything else looks really, really nice. So, I mean, you don't have to completely shelter all your cacti. There are some that are hardier than others. So, but yeah. Oh, I was going to show you guys. One that I am sheltering from the rain is, I got these from 2 different local friends. So these are cuttings. They do not have roots. This is the Weberbauerocereus, and they don't have roots. Neither of these do. So you don't want them sitting in hot and damp water, or you don't want the substrate to be completely damp, and then it being winter, just with the cold, the dampness. The problem with the cold is when the substrate isn't going to dry as fast, it's going to stay damp longer because it doesn't have the warmth to have the water evaporate and drain. I do have really good drainage on these, but what I'm doing is when it's raining, I'll move them here. Here I have the safety of this. There's a cover here in the back, and so they won't get wet, or they'll get very little bit of maybe a little drizzle, but the soil does not get totally saturated. And once the rain goes away, which is what I'm going to do now, is I'll move it to where it gets a lot of sun, and then it's supposed to rain again Tuesday, so I'm going to move them right now. And tomorrow morning, I got to check the weather. I think it's going to rain tomorrow afternoon, so maybe tomorrow, when I come home from work, I'll move them back over here. Yeah, so this is these are some other cacti. Never mind those. Anyways, I also I'm babying. Lophophorals don't like to be totally soaked for long periods of time, so I have this graft here, and totally sheltered from the rain. Like I said, not everything is sheltered from the rain. I have these little small Stenocereus martinezii, which have taken they've been taking full rain. And I need to move these because If you see right now, the sun is out, but these are not getting full sun, you know. So I'm going to move these where they do get sun, full winter sun. Anyways, this video is supposed to be about the Weberbauerocereus. So here's the tip cutting I have, and I have one more. Here's a long tip cutting. I'm trading that to my friend Jeremy. He's Pricklecereus on Instagram, and I have another mid cut here, and that one has a little fruit too. So I'm excited to plant that one for myself. Anyways, that was just a quick video on this this beautiful specimen here, this beautiful species right here. Two people think it's a Horwitz, but we'll see. I'll put more info in the video of on this cactus. Okay. Anyways, cheers, guys.